And the very next day, while sitting at the dinner table, I got an email.
While building the kitchen and stove for this family, I couldn't help but notice that the kitchen we were building was so much better than the actual home that they were living in. So it was an awkward situation. Their home was just made of scraps of tin, really, and it leaked, and it was one bedroom and had dirt floors.
También cuando pongamos llovía se sentía helado, entonces ahí donde les afectaba a los dos. Ajá, por eso es que Maritza se me enfermó de neumonía.
And so when it rained, it made them just freeze, feel like ice, and it affected their health significantly. And for that reason, both Maritza, one of their daughters, had pneumonia. As we got to know this family, we realized the father was a skilled builder, and so all he really needed was the material, and he could build his family their own home.
As time passed, Carly and we did a lot of praying, and over time we really felt like the right thing to do was to buy the materials for this family to have this home. Even though it was outside of our budget, we felt like it was necessary to take a step of faith and to provide a home for this family, for these babies, for the rest of their lives.
I'm going to show you what her new house looks like. It was patches of tin pieced together, and a floor covered in water and wet mattresses. Now you're going to see what the finished product looks like. This is a patio where the kids can play, and then they can have people over, and it's nice tile floors.
And they actually were right against the hill over here on this side, so this actually served as like a retaining wall because they had water and dirt coming in from this side. Now they've got real locking doors, which are made of metal, a lot safer and secure than they had. Here's the kitchen, their clean air stove. It connects right to their patio, so she's never has to go in the rain to get to her kitchen. The total cost by the end was $2,317.
We just had to have faith that God was leading us to this family. And the very next day, while sitting at the dinner table, I got an email, and it said there had just been a donation from Bart and Michelle Mays.
We'd like to share with you our story, and it all begins 5 years ago when we first met Jeff and Carly on a mission trip that we all took down to Guatemala.
In February, Peyton and I, our oldest son, were able to travel down to Guatemala and visit Jeff and Carly and work alongside them and see firsthand what they're doing and how God is using them to help the families and the mamas and the babies that they take care of. I remember in May sending an email just stating, that we're praying for them and we wish we could give more financially, but at that point in time we just couldn't. But then June 26th happened.
June 26th, my coaches and I were driving back from Denver from a coaching meeting, and we were involved in a motor vehicle accident, and it was multiple rollovers, and I sustained a fracture in my C2 vertebrae in a number of places and was placed in this halo device ultimately for 3 months. And it was hard times, it was dark times. It was one of the most difficult times that I've had and that we've had as a family. About a day or so after that accident, a GoFundMe account was set up from a really good friend of mine, and another one was set up from a parent of a football player. We were absolutely floored by the outpouring of support. About 2 weeks after that.
Yes, we were home and just trying to process everything that had happened and how were we going to use this to glorify God, and what do we do in the midst of this. We knew that we needed to give back because of all the blessings that had been coming in and what people had given. And my first thought was, we can give to Jeff and Carly. And Bart readily agreed, and we added up what we had gotten and took a percentage of that, and were able to sign into their Joy to the World website and donate online. We didn't know what was happening with them or with the families they were working with, but we knew that they would use it, in a good way, and that God had a plan. And so I just sent them that message that it's for you. Use it, however you see fit.
I popped open the email to see how much they just donated, and it was $2,317.
They gave us a call and shared their side of the story, and it was just what we needed. It was perfect timing, and it was God's timing, and He proved to us not that he has to, because he is who he says he is, and he's faithful, and that he cares about, he's in the details, and he cares about us.
God is good, and he's good all the time, and he can use unfortunate circumstances and use that to help others, and in so doing glorify him. So we're just so thankful that we got to be part of what Jeff and Carly do.
We just want to give a humble and heartfelt thanks to Bart, Michelle, Mays, and their family for their incredible generosity, especially during such a difficult time in their family. We are so grateful for their generosity.
And we share the story not to bring any glory to anyone other than God, and just show that he is still doing miracles today. We just want to give a big shout out to the big God that we serve.